Carolynn. I'm 51 years old. I am a secretary. I work in the hospital. I've worked for Forth Valley for about 11 years. And I started off at 26 stone 2, and now 3.5 years later I'm down to 13 stone 2. Decided that when I was 50 I wanted to be fab at 50, so gave myself 2 years. My target that I gave myself at that point was to get into a size 16 dress. Currently at that point I was wearing size 28. I attended the first Weight Watchers class. It was February 2012, and it was a really daunting experience. I was very nervous. I thought, how am I going to stand on these scales? Everybody's going to know how much I weigh, but it wasn't like that at all. It was in fact a one-to-one with the leader up at the scales. Nobody else got to know your weight. Nobody saw your weight unless you wanted to share it with them. And in actual fact, the class, everybody there was very friendly. It was a very friendly class, and everyone put you at ease, which made it a lot easier. And everyone else was in the same boat. They all wanted to lose weight as well, so they gave you encouragement. In actual fact, going on to the class helped. It keeps you motivated, because obviously you want to step on those scales and you want to have lost. I did have some blips, obviously, but that was, I always knew the reason why. It was always a social occasion, and of course you've still got to live, even though don't class it as a diet, I class it as a lifestyle change. I've actually changed my eating habits and hope to keep them changed for the rest of my life. To keep me motivated, I set myself small targets. My initial target was a stone, which I reached within a month, and then from there it was another stone. So just gradual small targets, keep going, and then I'm still at the small targets. Just if you want to lose half a stone by such and such a time, set yourself a time scale and just try and stay focused. If you have a small blip, just get back up on that horse and start again. Of course, motivation wise, you'll get comments from people. Once the weight starts falling off, people will start to notice, and that gives you a big boost. I started going to the gym 4 times a week. I managed to go after work 2 nights a week, and Saturday and Sunday mornings, and I have kept that on. I now go Tuesday and Thursday mornings. I've managed to change my work hours so that I go to the gym before work, and I do that. And I have also, after 30 years, been back on a bike and cycled to work 3 times a week, to and from work, which brings in the eco thing about the car. I don't use the car 3 times a week, so I'm saving money as well. I would say the other change, or to keep it going, is my food habits. I would say I don't eat as much. I think before I was eating quite healthily, but the portions were big. Everything was big portions. Now it's big portions of fruit and vegetables, but smaller portions of all the other things. And you can have the treats. You can add in treats. My treat is a Freddo bar. Before I would have eaten a big 200-gram bar, but now it's a Freddo bar, and that does me. I'm in control of that. A good idea for you is to keep a food diary. I would recommend this. Write down everything you eat every day, and then if you do have an off day, you can always look back and say, yeah, that's where I went wrong that day. But also it helps you keep, you know what you're eating. Try and plan ahead your food, your meals, etc. And that way you're not just nipping out to the shop to buy such and such and giving in to just grabbing the sweets off the shelf. But also drink lots of water. That's another tip. I certainly drink a lot more water now than I used to do. I feel it's helped me. It's helped my skin is certainly a lot. It's not dry anymore. It's a big benefit in doing that. And also, as you reach your small targets, give yourself a reward, whether it be a nice outfit. Personally, I bought a nice handbag. I've also managed to buy some nice shoes. And that's another part of your motivation, is being able to go into shops, normal shops as I would call them, and buy things off the shelf. You're not having to slink into the outside shops.